Hey guys, welcome to Racing Games Channel, and welcome to a new series this month that it's going to be called Hidden Holidays. So the gist of it's pretty simple. I'm going to be talking about racing games, in particular that either no one I've ever heard talk about it, or games that have gone a very long time without any recognition that I thought would deserve some. So there's going to be 5 games this year, and I'll be taking them every single week. Should be on Friday. Nonetheless, let's start with the first one, which is going to be a little bit spicy because it's a series. So it's a series of 4 racing games. Don't worry, it's not Shocks. Although I have considered putting Shocks on here multiple times. We're gonna play a little bit of the third, second, and fourth game because there's a lot to talk about here. But we're going to talk about it, and there's actually a few other games in this series that people don't talk about either. Welcome to a series called ChoroQ. If you don't know what ChoroQ is, if you lived in the United States, it was called penny races for a little bit. But ChoroQ is a Japanese thing made by Takara, and basically is a toy line. But most people don't know what ChoroQ is, but you've probably seen ChoroQ. They are very small little toy cars, as you see right here. This is a game that was actually released in the United States. A lot of the games in this, 3 of the games in this series were, but under a bunch of different titles, which is where the difficulty comes in. So from this point forward, we're going to be calling them by their Japanese series name. And the Japanese series name is called ChoroQ HG, or High Grade. This is ChoroQ. This is technically the American version of ChoroQ, but this is ChoroQ HG4, the final in the series. We're going to play a few races in it and just have a good time. We're not going to do too much here. We'll probably spend maybe about 15 minutes. I'll do some races and we'll chill. Don't question why the Viper looks like that. It's a mess, but you have to do it for some parts. So let me explain a little bit what's going on. So, you can see you can select bodies. There's no real differences in performance, so you can run a truck body or a super body and they'll all drive the same. There's no issue there, but you can see I have some pretty cool ones. They're all based on real cars, as you can see, except some of these. Evo, Golf, Lotus, Esprit, Porsche, R35 concept car. Which, by the way, this car wasn't, when this game came out, I think only one other game at the time had this car, which was Gran Turismo 3. You got some weird cars like this one, which I feel like I should know, but I don't right now. But you got a lot of cool ones. You got race cars, all this crazy shit. Even in our truck. Oh, I'm playing an American game. I keep forgetting X is actually what I remember it doing. So you can see I got some mods on it. Weird car parts. I have a turbine engine. I got racing tires, disc brakes, quick steering. You may notice this game is already completed. I'm doing that on purpose. This game actually is an RPG. It is a CarPG. It is a racing game with RPG mechanics, and there's actually a pretty awesome story here, but I will not spoil it, so it's kind of positive that I've already beaten the game. Nonetheless, there's a few other things we could do, so we'll go over to Valhalla, and we'll do a few races. We'll do the Pro Cup. I may warn you, this car's gonna sound terrible. Oh god, is it this? I'm gonna just lower the volume of this game to save y'all's hearing, because I know for a fact that that sound has drove me insane. So I just lowered the volume to half, so the game's not gonna hear it at all. So the way this works is certain cars have certain abilities they can do on others, so like logical stuff. So like I'm driving I'm on race tires, so if you go off-road, the car is gonna do that. But there's a lot of cool The racing in this game is not really where it shines. The racing is a positive. There's a lot of fun you can have with the racing, but it's not the reason you would play ChoroQ HG for. And it's for the story. But I'm gonna try my best not to spoil a single thing of it. We're gonna do a few races here, and then we're gonna hop over to the next game, which I'm going in order of what I think are the best ones. I've actually never finished HG3 because that game's a pain in the fucking ass because not a lot of people played it. And let me see, I have a propeller, so I can go over the river if I can go over the river. But yeah, this game is about as wacky as you can get. There's a bunch of other games in the series, including ones that you may have heard of. A game called Seek and Destroy also came out around 2002 to 2003 on the PlayStation 2. You may have heard of that one. That is actually a ChoroQ game. Oh god. But the games didn't do all that well because this was the last of the HG series, which was the best thing that they did. I think the best way to describe it is ChoroQ HG is what Acceleracers was to Populous, where it added a lot more stuff to the store, a lot more to the actual toy line, and made it a lot more popular. But you know, all things can't last forever. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh god! Of course, the game is gonna completely explode as soon as I start playing into the series. The reason why the car does that is there's what I think is like a grip limit. It's been a few years since I played this game, but it's a grip system. So if your car can't grip very well, what will happen is it'll spin out instead of losing grip like a normal game. It'll spin out if it gets overwhelmed. So you have to be very precise about your driving. Didn't realize it's gonna be like a 6-minute race. Gives me time to show off some of the cool areas at the very least. Oh god. And before you ask, I have no idea what the speedometer is in. I always assume kilometers, but it also amazed me some fantasy speed. Mostly because, you know. Oh god. The trick is to drift in a way where your tires will screech, but not so much that you'll spin out. It's a very tough thing to balance. And oh god. My issue with the series isn't that, it's not really related to the game, it's more about the labeling of the games. So let me actually tell you what the games are in order. Gadget Racers, that's the first game. Road Trip is the second game. Gadget Racers again is the third game, but it was only released in Europe, it wasn't the American game. So if you play Gadget Racers on PCSX2 and you think this is a great game, you go and buy it, right? It's not even the same game. It's a completely different game, and it's a lot worse. HG1's not that great. HG3, on the other hand, is actually solid. We got an actual RPG-like game after HG3, which is this one here, and this was released by Atlas, as you saw on the opening screen. No. I don't like that engine sound either. It's just that I have to because, you know, it's the best engine. So let's go try out some other tracks. So, usually one area has one set of tracks. Let's go to Dalnish, because I think if I recall, that's my favorite set. The Wonder Cup? What track is this? Jurassic Road L? If I recall, that's an off-road race. Trans Trip. Now, that's a good one. And Planet Jump. Alright, cool. We'll run those. Those are both good tracks. So there's 3 versions of every track. Every track has a small, medium, and large variant for what part of the game you're in. Not sure why the road's so bumpy. Are the tracks just getting longer every time I play it? Okay. Instead of showing you the 3rd track, what I will do is I will show you the open world a little bit. There's a lot of stuff to do in the open world. It's an RPG after all, so there's a lot of like side quests and other stuff to do. But I feel like paying attention to the racing in the game is probably better in the sense that I don't want to spoil everything this game has to offer. I could make a playthrough of this game, but I don't know. I don't feel too inclined to. Not that I couldn't, it's just that it's not something I've been wanting to play again. On the other hand, HG3 I have been considering playing again, because I haven't actually finished it. But the game when I played it was a pretty solid experience, so I wouldn't mind going through that. There's a few other games I'm currently working on. One of them actually may be showing up in the series. Man, we don't know when, but it might. Jumping physics are a little weird, I will say. Also, I probably should note, when we're talking about hidden holidays, the best games are going to be saved for later on. I'm just starting off with a pretty good game. We're going to get to some genuine... I'm starting off with a good game, but I'm not starting off with the best I have to show. Oh, no, no, no. That comes in the end. I'm just going to slowly, gradually increase the quality of these games until we get to a point where they're just insane. And I'll have to remember exactly what goes in the list. My stupid ass didn't write it down. So I remember 3 of the series that were, 3 of the games that were going to be in this list. I'm just trying to remember what the other 2 were going to be. I'll have to contact Faye and we'll have to figure out what the 5 games are so I can actually put them in a row. And then put it down on paper, because I had it set out which ones I was going to do, but I now have forgotten. So, that will be a fun experience when we get there. Alrighty. And mind you, this is going to be a long video, because we're actually going to have a few games we're going to have to look at. So, let's exit. You can see all the mods go away, so now I'm just driving an Orange Viper. But you can see there's a whole world to explore. These are all interactable people. You can talk to them. And you can just drive around. There's a whole city. You can go to Pokey, which, by the way, is not how it's spelled. They do that so you can pronounce it, which I find a cute touch. But there's a bunch of different mini games. There's everything. I'm going to be trying to skip as much dialogue as possible because I don't want to spoil the game for you. But yeah, so you got all these cool areas that you can just explore. All these areas are the places you can go into. There's a lot in this world. This is the nicer town called Miyaki. See, people are a lot wealthier. There's a lot nicer cars over here. It's a higher end town, or uptown. So, you know, all these cool little areas, and then you can see this is where the area ends off. So, anyway. So, that I think is a good explanation of what's going on in HG4. Now, let's go to what my favorite game in the series is. So, let's go browse. This is ChoroQ HG2, known as Road Trip in the United States. Yes, I'm driving a train. Don't ask questions. So, for this one, I'm going to do one race, and I'm going to drive around the whole world, because this is a huge world to explore. So, to 100%, so this is my city. So I won't go into too much into explanation, but you're the mayor of a city. Oh Jesus, I forgot that's what that did. It's been a long time since I've played Road Trip. It's been a few years, so I have to remember how to play it. But recall. So these are all the cities we got. You got Peach Town, Fuji City, Peach Town. I think that's where we start. Sanopolis, Chestnut Canyon, Mushroom Road, White Mountain, Papaya Island, Cloud Hill, and my own city. So let's take a look around this world. I don't remember how to get out of this place. I think you can take a right out here. Yep, this is the exit. So look at this beautiful area here. So we can go either to Sanopolis on the left or Fuji City on the right. We will go to Fuji City and we'll start from that direction and head back around, as I absolutely missed the turn. And luckily, because I already beaten this game, those will go on. And something you should note, no loading screens. Of course, I remember there's no loading screens. Oh, these physics are a little weird. Definitely designed for D-pad. So it's gonna cruise at 200 miles an hour so we can explore. So, you can see that there's not a lot of nothing in right now, but we'll get to a point where something will show up. There's actually the world itself is like one continuous thing. Actually, it might be easier if we start at Peach Town and go all the way from the beginning. You also own your own racing team as well, so I feel like that should be noted. So, this is the first area in the game. We got Peach City. We're gonna do an entire lap around this whole world. It's gonna be about 5 to 10. I think it's gonna be about 15 minutes total. So it'll be worth the time we spend. So we're gonna just leave Peach Town. Oh, I could actually up the volume because this game doesn't ear rape like the other one did. There we go. What the? You can see some of the weird physics came from this game. We got this beautiful beach to the side of us. There's also photo galleries around the whole world, and you can take pictures of it anytime. So you can have like saved images of your previous adventures or something such. See, I was already surprised when I did this, because this is still Peach Town, by the way. This is still the same area. And mind you, we're going 190 miles an hour, and this is all real time. None of this is floating in the background. So, and here we are. Welcome to Fuji City. See this beautiful area around us. I can't stop because this is dirt. Just like ChoroQ HD4, there are certain parts that work in certain areas. Oh my god, stop, stop, stop. And there's races in every single area, special amounts of, I think there's about 2 or 3 tracks in every city. So there's quite a few total. Get the parts shop. I don't know where that leads to. I'll have to figure that out in a second. Is there a map? Yeah, that gives you an idea of how big this world is. I actually didn't even realize there was a map. So, we're gonna head south. And that'll bring us to Sanopolis. Next city's to the right. Okay. So you can see this huge temple. And there's water areas as well. car is not designed for the dirt, as you probably can tell. That's Fuji City. There's a lot more that you can explore, but I want to just give you guys a quick peek of what you're looking at. So, this is going to head us towards my city, which is where we're just at. Yeah, there's no analog support for the steering, so I highly recommend you use a controller like a DualShock. So you have the D-pad on quick access with your thumb versus the analog stick on like an Xbox controller. It'll definitely be a better experience. So we were just at my city, so we're gonna head over to Centopolis. And you can see over there that's my city, and that's where we were just at. Beeping about. Did I receive mail? Yes, that is the thing that happens in this game. Chestnut Canyon's the next area, so we'll take a look at Centopolis a little bit. I'll also recharge my nitrous bar while we're here. Centopolis. Paint shop, part shop, body shop, and the factory are all available. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a fuel gauge. I forgot about that. So you can press R2 to use nitrous, but it won't actually. So. Alright, cool. That actually recharges my nitrous. I don't even remember what that does. So every city has its own little hub world. You have cars to meet. There's a car right there. That was next GT20. All based on real life cars, by the way. Every single car in this is based on a real life car, just because that's what ChoroQ is all about. It's just toys of real life cars. Most likely, like, kind of like what Hot Wheels is for the most part, which is why I referenced it. But you can see this is quite a... Oh, God. Let's not go flying in the air. Alright, let's head off to the next city. The engine sounds in this game aren't great, guys. I'm sorry. It's definitely... It gets on your nerves. If you're going to be playing this game a lot, I recommend you lower the volume. This one wasn't as bad as ChoroQ HG4, but HG2 definitely has the same issue. Also, if you've noticed, we haven't done a single loading screen yet. This is all in real time. Here's your Photoshop. Photo up. Off-road again. So to give you an idea of where we are on the map, we've gone all the way out here. So Chestnut Canyon's up here. Most of the vicinity, y'all, I'm just gonna use boost. If I don't go flying off the road. Chestnut Canyon. So we got this little abode here. It's actually a little tiny sub area before you get to the big cities. God, shut up. So, this is your little place. You got a little paint shop, little picture shop, just as you always do. Alright. Then off to the next place, which is the big city, if I recall, which is called Mushroom Hill? That is not alright. Mushroom Road. Mushroom grows around the road. And mind you, you'd be going through these areas slowly over time. You do the races, you get parts, you get reasons in the story to continue on, that kind of thing. And also, certain of these areas are actually locked off, like, physically locked off. Like, for example, there's jumps that you might need to go a certain speed to actually hit. That kind of thing. You'll get to that point eventually, Alright, now on Mushroom Road. Can I lower the audio? No. That's not what I want. So this is the area, this is for your peach rating. I didn't know this game had licensed music in it. That's hilarious. How do they only now figure this out 4 years in? That's fucking... Oh, that's funny. Oh, God. How to embarrass myself on my own YouTube channel. Alright. Here's Mushroom Road. It's a neat little place. It goes deeper in, but we don't really want to spend all of our time here. Not know that. That was probably introduced in the American version of the game. Don't mind that. I'll explain the flying bit, the reason why it does that. We'll get to the next city, and I think it'll not the next city, but the city after that. Oh God! Actually, I should be able to do the final racetrack. So I'm not going to be showing a lot of ChoroQ HG3 and 1 because, well, one is just a flat-out racing game, which is good. It's a pretty good game. It's just that what this game succeeded with is charm. This game has a lot of personality and charm. God, I have no speed at all because I ran out of fuel. I go 1 to 2. Alright. Let's get moving. Hi 240SX, that just spun out of control. Oh god. Alright, let's get going. Normally there's a road here, but I think I'm above it. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, so we needed... Yes, still haven't loaded yet. There we go. Oh yeah, it's not exactly here, it's... here. I will note I didn't put it on the wing set because you didn't need it until this point. You need it for certain areas, which is what I was talking about earlier, but here we are. Welcome to Papaya Island. We will need to equip the... We're going to have to equip the wing set to get to the next area. Renault 5 Turbo. It'll even tell you where you need to go and then find the other areas. We're gonna go to the part shop and equip the wing because we're gonna need it. We need to go to the not the part shop, but the factory. That's where all my parts I own go. Here. You see there's different kinds of engines, power systems, turn while gliding, large acceleration while in the air. Propeller. See, the propeller would allow you to drive underwater. You got billboards, stickers, horns. So you can actually change what your dash, what your system looks like. And I got all these bodies. longest time I think I was running, not that, but it was, I think it was this one, the R30. Well, not the R30, the old, like, 67 kind of. Next place we go. So, I kind of remember how to get to the next area, but it's the final area, and we'll be doing a race inside that house. And you know what? I think that might actually be a good place to end off the video, because it'll be roughly an hour. And yes, I did just say roughly an hour. That final race is very fucking tedious. Turn! You gotta make this jump, which is not speed. And this is the other part of Papaya Island. I'm trying to remember exactly where I needed to go. It has been a hot minute. Don't need to go to the coconut store. Don't need to be glitching out of existence either. I know what I need to be looking for, I just don't see it. It might be to the left. I think this is actually where I need to be. Yes, this is exactly where I need to be. Don't note that. Right there. Oh, it wasn't that building. We are gonna warp back into Papaya Island, just so we don't have to do that again. I'll also add the off-road tires so we can actually do shit. We should have the off-road tires now. Yeah, this is the off-road tires. I could swear that we didn't go through the building. That may be a teleport. I could swear you drove, oh god, on the rainbow. Maybe that's related to... Oh god. That might be related to... God! That may actually be related to the building. It might just teleport you on the cloud and then you drive up there. Because that's what I remember doing. See, you can see that it does start from that corner, so... It must just be from... Stop, 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 stop. Do you want to go on the Cloud Hill? Yep, to Cloud Hill then. Yeah. And there's the 6th area. That's 6th area. You literally drive onto a freaking cloud. Cloud Hill. This is the final area of the game. Oh, I don't want to buy parts. You need to go to the factory. factory. I own all the parts I want. I just need to remember that I need to go to different places. It's been a very hard time. Yeah, if you fall off, you go all the way back to Papaya Island. Probably should note that. So be careful. Like if you go to the map, you're actually off the map. Spoil. I'm trying to remember where the races are. That's a mini game. So all these areas I'm going around are mini games. There's also a race area, and I'm trying to remember for the life of me where it was. And it was... Oh, yeah, that makes sense because we're near this. So... I've probably already passed it. Oh, that was a mistake. Racing in the city is exciting. You'll do it? Yeah, let's do it. This isn't the race I'm thinking. I'm being pushed by a Peugeot 406. Being a degenerate in Cloud City. Cloud Hill. So another mini game. I'm trying to remember where the racetrack. There is a racetrack. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I should be at the Q's factory. Gives you an idea of how much I fucking. Oh god. Well, we're going back. Do you like to go to Cloud Hill? Yes. Imagine if it made you fall all the way down to another map. That would be agonizing. Yeah, you do the races in the Q factory. Go to race. It's under construction. That's the final racetrack. Alright, let's do a race, because apparently... These are all single lap race. So this is actually just a hot map to get to all the... I don't know what track this is gonna put me in. There's actually a lot of very well-known cars in here, including like cast and race cars and all that stuff. The cars in red are my teammates. Why Tin Raceway isn't available. That should be the secret racetrack. Also, unlike ChoroQ HG4, this game actually can get kind of hard. Well, I say that. HG4 only is not hard because I beat the game and have all the god tier items, but even then. This game overall was more difficult. Drivers are so great, they're literally in second to last and last place. I'm about to lap them. Wow, quality drivers. And, oh, yeah, don't you love that? They're in a Castrol Tom Supra. In a GT40. Legitimately god-tier cars in the competitions that they've competed in. Silhouette makes an appearance. AI literally drove into a wall and then still couldn't figure out how to drive. God. Drove 5 laps, ate shit, and then had to pit. Mind you, this is not a long race. It's 50 seconds a lap. I think it's 10 laps, but it's like 50 seconds a lap. I still have no idea why Tin Raceway is closed under construction. I should have Tin Raceway unlocked. That's the final track of the game, and it's absolutely apeshit. So I will have to go and figure out why, and then I will make a follow-up, like, 10-minute video of what Tin Raceway is looking. Because I'm still kind of annoyed, because I 100% this game. can't tell who's in who's what position anymore. Thinking this was the 10th race. I might actually quickly hop onto a guide and figure out why 10 instructions not good. Okay, so it was a 10-lap race. I'm not crazy. I remembered. Sorry for going quiet. I'm actually having to concentrate. This game has weird physics, so I have to remember how to play it. I just made 10 grand! Do I have to do the World Grand Prix? Maybe that's the problem? I thought I did the World Grand Prix. Maybe the whole problem is I didn't. Let me quickly check a guide. Races, here we go. 10 Raceway, difficulty 5. Is it not time? I'm saying do because it's spoiling the hell out of this game. After the 10 race we should. Hold on, I gotta check what license I have. Super A license, so I have that. Results. Oh yeah, these are all the tracks, by the way. So you can get an idea. Did I not do the championship? I actually had to check the stamps because I had to figure out what. Am I crazy? I did the Grand Prix. Then go to Cloud A. Then go to... I do think I am the end game, so I shouldn't have to do that. Oh yeah, I was running the 7-8 body for a while. Sorry for the confusion. I could swear I had it unlocked. Apparently I don't. Which is weird, because I did the Grand Prix that it's telling me to do. First stage of the World Grand Prix takes the Peach Town. Do you want to go to the Keys Factory? Oh my god, I know exactly what happened. I did the World Grand Prix, then the Tin Factory, and I didn't fucking save. I'm gonna be right back, and when I come back, we'll be at that raceway. Welcome back. So my save is all screwed up. I have to go do the World GP, and I don't remember why my drivers are so shit. So just to get it out of the way, and just to end this video, so we don't make this into an entire playthrough, which is not a horrible idea, but I don't really want to. Oh my god! This is an endgame car with everything on it. And I already beat Road Trip, basically, so I'd rather not have to beat it again. Dear God. So we'll just warp to Cloud Hill. And let's go to 10 Raceway, and let's end off this video. Because I was gonna do it in my car, but apparently I can't even do that because I don't have it. Dear God. Oh yeah, you retired. If you fall off 10 Raceway, you retired. This car is ridiculously stupid. I can barely control it. Yeah, welcome to 10 Raceway. This is the final track of the game, and it is absolutely evil. difference. I was supposed to do the World Grand Prix, and I did, but apparently the save either didn't get updated or it didn't work. What's the point of using the boosters? Oh, God. Oh, damn it. This is going to be a long one. This is surprisingly difficult. I mentioned it because this is the coolest track in the game. I mean, this car is so fast. It just... On my channel because I'm already like mostly through the game, but hey, I might actually just want to represent the rest of the game by myself. Depends though. Wait, so I did have some of the best teammates, so why am I guys so slow? Diaz and Pio. Okay, that makes things more difficult. Anyway, I'll have to figure that out on my own accord, but if you guys like this content in episode 1 of Hidden Holidays, I hope you guys will stay tuned to episode 2, which will be showing up in about a week. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.